Political earthquake unlike anything anyone has ever seen happened in the old country, merry old England. Our ancestors finally getting it right. Look at this. Red is Labour, the Communist Party. Good. The Reds, there they are in 2024. And here's what has happened to them in 2025. Total and complete destruction, not by the Conservatives, but by the nationalist, right-wing Reform Party. This is Nigel Farage's party. This is the Brexit party. This is the uprising movement in the UK. It is tantamount to the MAGA movement. And while it aligns with the Conservatives, I guess, if you were to choose one of the two main parties, it is now the main party. Just like MAGA has taken over the Republican Party and worn it as a skin suit, this is the result of the Reform landslide. Look at this. Turquoise is the color of the Reform Party. You can see here 300 seats, an absolute and total blue wave, turquoise wave in the nation. The leading party, the ruling party right now, the Labour Party, the Communists, have effectively no more political power. And there are many Labour secretaries that are calling for Keir Starmer, who is the left-wing globalist leader of the UK, to resign right now. Reform won 1,400 council seats, first place in England, second place in Wales, which is a left-wing stronghold, second in Scotland, also a left-wing stronghold. Just an absolute and complete devastation for this prick who let, of course, the Muslim rape gangs go free and run free. It's amazing how that's just not popular with people, allowing third world rape gangs to be let off the hook and get infinity welfare while destroying your nation, its history, its people, culture, and heritage. Keir Starmer's party losing big in the UK local elections. What comes next might be the end of his career. UK election results mark historic shift in British politics as Trump ally Nigel Farage says the big parties are gone. The two main parties have been smashed and broken in two. It's a beautiful thing to see. I mean, some would argue that maybe that's what's happened in America here, technically, because MAGA is now the Republican Party. It is an insurgent party, and much like you have MAGA rallies and massive marches, they're going to unite the West with Tommy Robinson and millions of patriots in central London on May 16th. Tommy Robinson, obviously a British nationalist, constantly attacked by his own government, is somebody who is now calling for another march on London. Stick it to him with a smile.
You know, they all want to paint us as thugs, hooligans, as extremists. We know we're not, right? They're going to put on a beautiful celebration of British identity. Fuck him. He can't unite this kingdom. Yeah, we'll unite the kingdom against him on the 16th of May this Saturday. So make your plans. That's my appeal. The most important thing now, control yourselves. Do not give them what they want, man. Do you know how much of a wanker he's going to look like come Sunday when we've had millions of people in our capital city having the fucking most beautiful day, celebrating British culture, celebrating Christianity, celebrating being together, uniting everyone against him. Make your plans. 16th of May, let's go.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Tommy Robinson, obviously, explaining George Soros' involvement in the destruction of the West. Tommy Robinson is a national hero in the UK. It looks like it will very soon be a new prime minister in the United Kingdom. Look at this. The prime minister, Labour Party, is directly calling on Keir Starmer to resign. 34 different Labour ministers are calling on him to resign. There's now even betting markets betting that by December 31st, 80% chance that he's out. I don't think that the elections in the UK are supposed to happen until 2029, but of course, parliamentary system, you could call for a snap election. This is what is happening. Nigel Farage saying that it is time for this to happen.
Careless whisper. Tell you what, he's not long for this world. There's no doubt about that. Oh yeah. Have a look at this. Straight out of Commons. That is the end of the Tory party. Zach Polanski. Drugs for the many, not the few. Well, that's the policy. I like that one. Keir today, gone tomorrow. It is the end of the Keir show, no doubt about it. And a particular favourite is Oh Mandy. Well, you came and you failed all the vetting.
Okay. Great. Ad from National Fraud going through a fake record store. Tried to warn you, Keir Starmer. We will teach Starmer a lesson at the ballot box. I am more determined than ever.
The abuse that has been heaped upon our supporters and our voters, more determined than ever. Don't underestimate that. We will teach Starmer a lesson next May that British political history will never forget. I am now, as a result of this week and the abuse that has been...
It's time, ladies and gentlemen. We need a general election. These are members of parliament calling for this. We need a general election. The 60 Labour members of parliament have now publicly called for Keir Starmer to resign. This guy is on his political deathbed for certain. The entire country hates him. 50 of his own MPs demand he resign. He refuses. This isn't normal. He's just banned activists from entering the country to criticize him. This man is incredibly dangerous and must be removed immediately. The Prime Minister says ordinary British people are dangerous opponents. Then it's over. This is exactly what Keir Starmer has done. He gave a Joe Biden-esque speech. Remember when Joe Biden went to Philadelphia and gave that blood red, blood Sabbath speech about how evil MAGA is and calling us enemies of the people? This is something that Keir Starmer just did in the UK. And now he is trying to ban people from gathering. And he's actually going to be trying to deport people from the United Kingdom from gathering to protest him. This is very much V for Vendetta. It's wild how it's all coming true. Keir Starmer's speech in a nutshell. Anybody who criticizes me as dangerous and wrong, I'm right. You just don't realize it yet. I will cling to power. I'll work even harder doing the same crap. Nothing will change. I have no vision, just empty rhetoric. The march on Saturday is not far right. The establishment is terrified of millions of Brits mobilizing against them. This time it will be bigger than the last. Just an impressive number of people here in old London town. We will block far-right agitators from traveling to Britain this weekend for a march designed to confront and provoke our diverse capital city. Look at this. This is crazy, man. This is the leader of the United Kingdom saying he's going to block people from entering the country to engage in free speech and peaceful protest. Just in case you're wondering where we are right now, we will not allow people to come to the UK and threaten our communities and spread hate in our streets. Oh, wow.
Here, that politics is with us. Now, other parties will draw different lessons. In fact, they already are. We're pointing at Britain's problems, looking not for solutions, but for someone to blame. Now, that's fine if it's me, if it's politicians, that's the job. But increasingly, it's not. It's other people in this country. And I don't think that's British.
What? It's not British to blame the people who caused the problems and the problems they're causing? What the hell is wrong with you? Fear is what they're saying now. Keir Starmer announces he will block activists from traveling to the UK. Tommy Robinson's march. They're barred from coming. 7 people barred from coming to the United Kingdom for rally. Keir Starmer says agitate. I love how it says far right rally when there's tens of millions of people that could potentially march in this rally. What do you mean far right? This seems like the majority. The majority just want. This is not far right. This is the majority of your nation. I don't agree, of course, with the framing from the far left-wing Guardian, but Keir Starmer says agitators will be blocked from attending the Unite the Kingdom event. 7 people hoping to attend far-right rally in central London have been blocked from entering the country, says the Home Secretary, Shambamba Mahmood. What have we done to ourselves? Keir Starmer says the Prime Minister promised on Monday to block far-right agitators. This is incredible. So they blocked Joey Monorino, US-based commentator, and the MAGA influencers. These are the people they're blocking for the public good. You're joking. They're just blocking shit posters on X. This is it. This is their big move. You can't block millions coming from across Britain, you tyrant. Make your plans, Britain. Send this wanker a message. Yes. This has really pissed me off. And this is one of the people who allegedly were blocked. Now they're banning members of parliament hold diplomatic passports and diplomatic immunity from entering the United Kingdom. I want everyone to pray for Tommy Robinson because I'm truly thinking that there's nothing the government won't do at this point. They're not even trying to hide their tyranny anymore. Is he going to deny our visa applications as well? I will block far-right agitators from entering the country. This is left-wing tyranny. Make it make sense. Keir Starmer is blocking right-wing agitators from traveling from across the UK to a rally against Islamists. But of course, the Muslim Brotherhood has every right to march and gather and organize and take over the nation. The march just got 10 times bigger, didn't it? That's exactly right. If you want your country back, come in your millions. Will you block the American congressman we have coming to speak? I dare you. That's right. Keir Starmer just doubled down on the number of attendees for the march. Definitely block people trying to stop rampant immigration. That's the problem. Not the rampant immigration that they're jumping up and down about. You're worse than Trudeau. Yeah, and I think the same thing's going to happen. The same fate's going to happen. He's going to end up dating a washed up garbage pail American pop star. I don't know about that. But he'll end up resigned and finished. These are the kind of like last dying throes of tyranny. And it's like amazing to see. Okay, so now, like I wasn't going to like really follow this march. Now we're going to like be hyping it all day on social media. Now we're going to be like hard in the paint over this thing. It's going to be amazing. Okay. You've shown us your hand. We'll show you ours. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you live in the UK, go to this march. Send a message. It's awesome. Now I'm excited.